This is T. Harvecker, and today we're going to talk about 3 very effective techniques to start a business with no money. So most people believe that you need a lot of money to start a business, but that is absolutely not true. And one of the things I teach very specifically is, if at all possible, even if you do have a lot of money to start your business, don't do that. Why take the risk? You don't need to do that at the very beginning. Personally, myself, I went through 10 businesses in less than 10 years, and I didn't really have any money, so I got pretty good at starting them without money. And even when I became a millionaire, I started that business with $2,000 I borrowed on my credit card, and within 2.5 years, as I said, I became a millionaire. So the idea that you need a lot of money in order to start a business is absolutely untrue. And sometimes it's better to start with hardly any money. So why? Why would you do that? So you can learn without putting a lot of money at risk, okay? Money is going to sometimes be your answer for creativity. And I always say it's better to be creative than have a lot of money to start a business.
And I totally agree. And with the internet, especially, you guys know that I specialize with everything online. With the internet, like, it is so easy to start a business with basically nothing. There's the technology these days, the software these days, the things that used to cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars are literally pennies. You really don't need much to get started. So if you have an idea, if you know what you want to do, just go after it. Don't let money stop you. So today we're going to talk about 3 of our favorite ways to get started with literally no money to get going and starting a business, so that you can make some money, so you can create some wealth, so that you can hopefully become financially free one day.
Yeah, right? I want to say right now from the outset that it's okay to start small.
Yeah.
You know, in my book, I'd say every master was once a disaster. Everybody who's great at something now was once terrible at it, okay? The world-class skier, the first day they were skiing, they're falling on their face. Same with the world-class Tiger Woods. The first day, okay, maybe Tiger Woods is different now. No, but the first day he hit a ball, he missed 50 balls, and then he hit a ball.
Right.
So it's okay to start small, make your mistakes, learn from the ground up. You'll have a much, much better foundation, and you'll know what you're doing. Okay?
Yeah, totally agree. You're not going to be $1 billion company from the start. So you got to start somewhere. All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's start with number 1. It's one of my favorites. This is like literally what we do on an ongoing basis all the time. It's one that's a little unconventional to most because they just don't understand, but it works so freaking good. So, Harv, you call it pre-selling. Can you share a little bit about how pre-selling works and how you've used it in your life so that people understand, what does pre-selling really mean?
Yeah, I mean, let me put it bluntly. I've used this methodology in every single business I've ever started. Every one. There's no businesses I started with a lot of money. Again, as I said earlier, I believe in not doing that. And pre-selling is obviously what it says. It says selling your product prior to you actually necessarily having it or creating it. I mean, one of the things I find very, very, it seems like odd, if you think about it common sense wise, is that people spend all this time and energy creating a product and they don't even know if anybody wants the thing, right? It's like, it's a bit odd to say. I'm not gonna say crazy, but a bit odd. I mean, why would you do that? And so, you know, for example, take an example of my fitness stores. So I didn't have any money, right? And so I put my $2,000 I borrowed on my credit card, and I had to use that for first and last month's rent. But I had no money for equipment. It was a home equipment store, and I convinced one manufacturer to send me one rowing machine. One rowing machine, and I put a sign up in my window, hand painted, world's first exercise equipment store, coming soon. And I was up on top, and I put myself on kind of a little stage in the window, and with this rowing machine. And all I did was all day long did these rowing demonstrations with it. And people would walk by and go, what the heck's going on? They'd walk in the store, and then I would show them the demonstration, and then they'd say, wow, that's a great rowing machine. How much is it? I go, it's $395. I said, the only issue is we don't have any at this point in time. They're all gone. And, you know, I didn't want to fib or anything, but I didn't have any more. Okay, simple. They say, well, how do I get one? I say, well, you need to put a deposit. How much is the deposit? It's $395. What? Full price? Yeah, if you want one from the next shipment, it's $395. If you want to wait a couple of months, it's only $100. Well, okay, I want one, so $395. Then what did I do? I gathered the 10 sales together for $39.95, so $4,000. Then I sent that money to my supplier. He sent me the 10 machines, and then I delivered them to my clients, right? So pre-selling, get the money before you deliver it. Let's go full circle to the training company, the live training companies. So I would be at a training, and there'd be 1,000 people there, and I'd be thinking, what's the next step for all these people? What's the next thing they need to learn? And I go, okay, so let's say business, okay? So then the next step would be to specialize in marketing. So did I have a marketing course? No, I didn't have a marketing course. Did I know they needed a marketing training? Yes. Can I supply that? Yes. So I would stand up there at the end of the first business course, and I would literally spend 20 minutes discussing a high-powered marketing course that I didn't have, but I knew would be great for them and all the elements there. So I would offer that marketing course with a price, and I wouldn't even, literally, people go, well, how did you know where the course was going to be and when? I didn't know, and I never said that I knew. I said, okay, this course is going to be sometime next summer. It's going to be somewhere on the West Coast. Now, if you need to have every single detail to make a decision, you probably shouldn't come, because you're not interested enough. You don't need this enough. If you're willing to do whatever it takes, come. This is the price. And then we would take in probably anywhere from $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. There's no course, but it's in my head. Then I would write this course, and here's the cool thing. Because I had so much of their money, and I feel like I'm in integrity, you have no idea how much energy and effort I would put into this course to make sure it was the best course in the world and over deliver. And then people would come, 6, 8 months later, and I deliver that program. And then at that program, what would happen? Okay, what's the next thing for me? Oh, called Master of Influence. If you want it, when is it? It's next winter. And how much is it? It's $2,000. And collect all the money. And people go, wow, you collected millions of dollars before you ever had. Exactly. Why would I create something to find out if people want it or not?
Totally. And so that is pre-selling at its finest. And think about yourself. Think about, have you put so much time and energy into creating a course or buying all this inventory or doing something to hopefully one day sell it? We don't believe in that. We believe in selling it first, pre-selling it first. Make sure people are freaking interested in what you're doing so that you don't have to spend a bunch of money or time trying to figure it out. And I think this is the best strategy. We continue to use it in our business when we're creating courses, when we're doing new stuff all the time.
So, and I want to add to that is that one thing it forces you to do is create great marketing.
Yeah.
Because if you have to create the marketing first, then you can actually create or nichify or make your product a little better to go with that marketing.
Totally.
And people say all the time, well, I have this great product, but I don't know how to market it. Well, why do you have the great product? First, you should have the marketing, then the product.
Of course. And just, a little bit with that, make sure you at least have a little bit, and obviously an idea of the outline or what you want to do, because obviously you don't want to just create something that you can't deliver. What we believe in is you have to be able to deliver on your promise. You have to over deliver, exceed expectations. So make sure that you can actually deliver what you can do. And if you need to bring in people to help do that, that's totally fine too. But just make sure you deliver on that promise. Okay?
Yep.
Let's go with number 2, which is something that I learned from you at a really young age. And it is, if you don't have money, you have time. And if you have money, well, you don't really have a lot of time. So the next way to start a business is called deal finding for yourself. You need to be the deal person. Harv, can you explain a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, like Jesse said, those are the two elements, the resources that all people want. They want time and they want money, yes, and energy. So a really great example of this, for instance, would be real estate. That's a great example, because I get a lot of people. They go, okay, I'm starting to do a lot better, with your programs and stuff I've got in my mind. How do I invest in? What do I do? Oh, all these people I'm hearing about are investing in real estate, but I don't have enough money for that. I don't have $250,000, whatever. So if you don't have the money, you have to understand that people either have money or they have time. And so if you have the deal, right, the time to find the deal and get good at this, then, for example, real estate, if you know how to find a good real estate deal, and you do find a good real estate deal, but you don't have the money, but it is a good deal, a good investment, there are millions of people who have more money than time. You know, you find someone like me or Jesse or, like I said, millions of people who's, if you walk up to them and say, listen, I found a fantastic property. I can get it at a fantastic deal. It's going to make money right away. I don't have the money, but I've got the property. How about we go together on this? I'll put up the property, you put up the money, and we'll work together on it. So if you've got, and this goes for products too. Oh, I've got this idea for a new invention or a new software system or a new this, and it takes money for a prototype of this, but I don't have the money. But I've got the idea, or I've got it patented, or I've got it trademarked already. Say, I've got the idea. You got the money. Let's go together.
Totally. I love that. That's one of my favorites too. We always get people asking, like, I want to do real estate, but I don't have money. Remember, people want deals, like, especially people who have money. Sometimes they don't have enough places to put their money, right? Like, they are looking for places. They're just looking for more deals. They're looking for deal makers. And that's someone that you can be and something that you can specialize, especially the learning aspect of it. When you're actually learning how to find the deals, acquiring them or putting them together, you'll learn so much more. And then when you have the money, now you can marry them together or start a really great business.
Yeah, and I want to add to this. It's not as, you know, we're trying to make it simple for you, but, you know, success takes energy. And so here's the secret to being able to find the deal, et cetera. Well, whatever arena that you're in, you need to become the expert.
Yeah.
You're the expert. I'm not. I just got money, okay? But you're the expert. You can find this and that and that. You're the expert. You got to be good at something, and then the money will start to flow to you.
Totally. Okay, let's do number 3. So number 3, this is the final one. This one's a really great one. And actually, it's one that I just helped a high-end student do, which was really, really cool. So it's to become the middle person, or what we call the broker approach. Harv, can you explain a little bit about like how a middle person would work, or how someone could broker a deal without actually having a real business to do it?
Yeah, I would think probably the most obvious one today is being an affiliate online, right? I mean, come on, you don't have the product, and you may or may not even have the database.
Right.
But if you can put the two together, so this guy's got a product, this person's got a database, and you put the two together and you broker the deal set. And sometimes they used to call them finder's fees, and broker fees, whatever. But what's great about it is that you have a person with a resource, another person with a need, and you put the two together. They don't know each other necessarily, and now you put them together and you take a little piece down the middle. You know why I love this? Because it puts you in what we call the toll position, the toll booth position. And my friends, I have talked about the toll booth position for my entire career. It is the absolute best place to be in life, okay? Imagine there's a bridge and there's a toll booth to get over the bridge, and there's 10,000 cars a day that go over to this toll booth, right, and pay $2 or $5 to get over it. How would you like to be the person collecting the $2 and $5 every single time? I mean, all you do is put up a toll booth. You're between them, and they have to pay you every time they want to use it. So being able to be the middle person in any situation allows you to be the toll booth. And you cut your deal whereby, you know, however, whatever they do together, you get a percentage of their, what I would recommend revenue, not profit if at all possible, but go for revenue. Say, look, I want $2 off of all the money you guys made together, because without me, you would have never been together.
Totally. Yeah, I love that one. That's a great one, especially when people are just like stuck in the middle and not really sure where to go, but they have a lot of connections. You know, they know different people on both sides of the spectrum, which is really cool. So let me just recap these really fast for you. We got 3 really effective ones for you. We have pre-selling, or sell it first. We have be the deal finder, like specialize in finding those deals, become that expert. And then the third one is be the middleman, be the middle person, be the person that is the connector. So do you want more videos like this? Then join our free Facebook group by clicking the link below. It's completely free to join, and we have thousands of entrepreneurs and CEOs in there that are super motivated to create wealth and financial freedom. that sounds like you. Click the link below and join.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching the video. We appreciate you spending your time with us, and we look very, very forward to seeing you inside our community.
Bye for now.
Bye.